It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and our focus is on George Pickens. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more. It's the Steelers and the Chiefs, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. And a very Merry Christmas to you and yours on this special day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. And I know both of us kind of feel the same way. If you're not going to be home with your family, celebrating with the ones you love, this is a pretty good second place. I think when you find out you're going to be not only calling or playing the only game in town, national holiday, everyone's home with their families watching you, in our case, listening to us, it's a pretty special honor, and I'm happy to be here alongside you, partner.
We hope you've had a great and Merry Christmas. Time to add one more gift under the tree. Off we go here on EA Sports. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC. Greg?
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs first down.
Nice job there by Kelce moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. They put Kelce in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense. Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year 1 in Pittsburgh.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was a...
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston, Corliss Waitman on to punt. And back deep is Quez Watkins. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff to Pacheco. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes back. He'll get this complete to Worthy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Mahomes now on second down. This caught right side by Worthy.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding a hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that they can.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Matt Araiza now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short. Third and a yard. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. To throw is Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Here's Pacheco. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. That is caught. It is Hopkins. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. They put Kelsey in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense. Still 1st down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. A short one caught by Kelsey.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Still 2nd down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A successful drive, but in dangerous stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Right back to the air for Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Here's Pacheco, and he'll go down back at the 4.
with how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. George Pickens and the Steelers offense heading back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. That's made by Pickens. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Warren. It'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone, 21. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll check this one down to Patterson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Working across the field, completes this one to Hopkins. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's second down. Here's Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Cordarrelle Patterson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On second down, here's Wilson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. He'll try to run for it. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down. Give him 11 on the scramble, and give them a new set of downs. On first down, Wilson. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll work now on second and 4. That is caught downfield by Pickens. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Again, Wilson. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Wilson will throw again. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing again, Wilson. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin out in the Windy City of Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. The Steelers got a solid performance in that first half from their veteran QB, Russell Wilson. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On the carry, it's Patterson. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. There's Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Mahomes. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Wilson. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Play action. Now Wilson. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone yet again. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Wilson has everyone set as they will go for 2. Throwing now from the gun. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on
Delay
top.
of game, offense. Still second down.
They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air. And with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 22-yard
Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
8 yards to go.
Now Russ. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Josh Uche, a loss of 10 yards, brings up fourth down.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. First down throw, Mahomes. Open man, it's Juju Smith-Schuster downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 21 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the Steelers' 27-yard line.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Mahomes now on second down. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pacheco. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They put Kelsey in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still 2nd down.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They put Kelsey in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense. Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, KC. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Russ. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
On the ground, here comes Patterson.
George Karlaftis on the stop. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And that's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action here. Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. Open man is Hopkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 14.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They put Kelsey in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They go play action with Wilson. Pruitt with the catch. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Russell Wilson, touchdown Steelers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Throwing now. Mahomes. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Hopkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to to this point. On the ground, this is Warren. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll try and run it here with Warren.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Warren. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes back. They'll be forced to just blow that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Patrick to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. One last shot now for Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.